makeup. Wow, that is really, really attractive. I think they're just so easy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a super fun video. We're gonna be testing a full face of First Impressions new makeup that came in my PR, and we have a bunch of really good stuff to test out. We have the new Kylie collection right here. I'm so excited. And we also have the Bretman x Morphe Highlighter palette, some new full coverage concealers that may or may not be taking over some of the ones that are very popular right now. We have new Lippies from Ellarie and Colourpop. We have so many new things that I can't wait to talk to you about. So we are gonna jump in and figure out if these are really great or not, if we should buy them or if we shouldn't. So if you wanna see how I got this look right here, this like cotton candy storm looking eye, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the quad family. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Start off with my foundation first. I'm gonna be using this one from Marc Jacobs. This is the new Shameless Youthful Look 24-hour foundation. This has a sunscreen SPF of 25. Actually comes with this brush. I've tried using it with a beauty blender, but I feel like it works best with a brush. This is a light to medium coverage, and just playing around with it, I know for sure that this is one of those daytime foundations that are just nice to throw on when you're just gonna be out and about throughout the day and you just need something to even out your skin tone. So this is one of those everyday type of foundation. There's about 29 different shades in the range that you can choose from. I'm a little bit more tan on my body, which is not bad. I'm not mad at it, but I really have to work in this foundation because it's a little bit lighter. And I definitely don't mind that this is more of a daytime kind of coverage, because during the day I don't like to have super full coverage. I want my skin to breathe. I just want it to look even and healthy. Noticing a little bit of separation, but I think that's just my primer. So I'm just gonna try and work that in. So now my skin's even, it looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna be using the new Storm collection from Kylie. This is the Eye of the Storm palette, which is the more dramatic eyeshadow palette. Looks like so. And then this one over here is called Calm Before the Storm, and it has those soft pastel colors that I absolutely love. I feel like this one is super special in the palette because this is Aquarius. This is Stormy's zodiac and my zodiac, so we're kind of twinning. And it's just a really pretty pastel purple color. And I like how she matched the colors with a shimmer. That would go perfect right on the center of the lid. So love that she did that. I'm gonna take this shade right here and I'm gonna work it all over the lid. I'm gonna come over to the Calm Before the Storm palette, and I'm gonna take this shade right here, this really pretty pink, and I'm gonna work that into the crease right in there. I love the way her shadows feel. They're always so soft and smooth. And with a slightly smaller brush, this is the 231 Luxe Petite Crease Brush from Zoeva. I'm gonna take the darker shade, like that gray mauve color in the palette, this one right here, and I'm gonna work that right below the pink shade. Just give it a nice contrast and dimension. I'm gonna elongate my eye just a little bit further, so I'm gonna take this gray shade and I'm gonna bring it out to the end of the brow bone and buff it out right there. So this is gonna be more of the dramatic end of the eye. So this is gonna be the Storm, and then this is gonna be like the Calm of the Storm. A bunch of drama right in there. I like that she put in more of a cool tone shade for a transition. I feel like this gray really will change up what we're used to, because you know everybody loves all of those cool warm tone shades. But I don't want to lose the pink, so I'm going back into the pink and going right above it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the darkest shade in the palette, which is this guy right here. I'm gonna work that on the outer corners of my eye. The darkest shade is actually not as intense as you think it would be. It's just like a really nice gray color. So what I'm gonna do is take this cream shadow right here. This is Superstar, and it is so gorgeous. Swatched it really quick for you guys. It is so, so pretty. I'm gonna work that right into the inner part of the lid. One thing about this is that it does kind of break up in between. You see how there's like a space of nothing, but then there's shadow all around it, and I'm trying to stick it right in there. Okay, I would usually never do this, but the black in this palette has blue and silvery looking flecks, or like violet flecks in it. So I'm gonna take this because it is a lot more deeper than this shade right here. So I'm going to take that color and work it on the outer corner just to add more intensity to it, just to deepen up the look a little bit further. I think keeping these darker shades really low on the eye and making sure you don't go up too high with them is super important, just starting really low, because if you go up too high, you can have this crazy, messy black eye, and it's really hard to come back from. So try to keep your blacks low as possible and gradually inch your way up to where you think you want it or where you feel comfortable with it. But they blend out really nice. And I like that this dark color isn't super shimmery overwhelming. It's just those light, soft violet flecks are in there, but it's definitely still matte looking, which is really cool. The only thing is this glitter shadow is getting really hard and kind of flaking everywhere. Today I'm gonna use a shimmer on my brow bone, something I never do, but we're gonna change it up today and add a little bit of a pop right here. I'm actually gonna take the same color and work it into the inner corners too. It's just so freaking pretty. I love this color. Actually, I'm gonna work more of the pink in. I am kind of obsessed with this pink. It's just such a pretty soft pink, and they just nailed this pink to the floor. It's so nice. I don't know if I want a wing. I think this eye looks already kind of winged out, so all I need to add really is just some fluffy dramatic lashes, and we'll be good to go for the eyes, except of course the lower lash line. So we have a new concealer to play with. It's this one right here from Laura Mercier. It's called the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. It's supposed to be hydrating, and it's not supposed to crease at all. So we are about to test that out right now. And it comes in this tube that is not like a circle. It's almost like an oval shape. I love these types of applicators. I think they're just so easy. I just think they're so easy to use. So I'm gonna use that right now on this darkness that I have going on underneath my eye. They claim to have a blurring effect with these concealers and non-drying. Both of those things are huge pluses, and I can't wait to see if that's actually true, because if it is, we could possibly have a new fave on our hands. Very exciting. And I also like to put concealer right here. Personally, looking in the mirror, I feel like it helps a lot if I just put a line right under and sweep it back towards my ear. I just feel like it just gives me a lifted effect, because naturally it just kind of turns downwards. So we want to lift that up, give ourselves a little bit of a facelift. It doesn't feel like super lightweight, but I mean, it's not a problem. It does seem to dry down pretty fast. I would say this actually does feel a little tiny, teensy bit stiff on the skin after a while. I'm gonna add another layer right in here, so I get really dark in this area. I do like the coverage so far, and I do feel like it's giving me that like soft focus blur effect to my skin. Okay, I feel like I have to read this to you guys because it would help with how it feels on my skin right now, because it does say that it's still super flexible. It says 12 hours of high performance wear powered by skin fusion technology. Long wearing flexible polymers fused to skin for wear that's transfer, sweat, and humidity and water resistant. Even though I can feel the concealer on my skin, I don't mind it because it's blurring out my face and it's brightening my under eyes, and it's definitely full coverage, so I love that. I'm gonna go into Calm Before the Storm, and I'm gonna pick up this pink and mix it in with this purple because I just have to use Aquarius. We're just twinning right now, like my tattoo. Actually, it's on this side, so I should be like this. And then I'm gonna go into the dark grayish mauve color right here and work that on the outer part of the lower lash line to smoke everything out. I'm just gonna line a little bit right into the outer corners right here with a liner that is not new. I contoured my face, snatched it up really quick, and now I'm gonna go ahead and put on some blush. This one is from Bare Minerals. It's the Gen Nude blush in That Peach Though. Oh my god, that's such a cute name. That Peach Though. Like, they gave me this huge thing of all the blushes. This caught my attention really quick, and that's probably what I was thinking exactly at that moment. With all the cool tone shades we have going on our eyes, this is a really nice contrast, this warm peach color. So I'm just gonna grab my brush right here and work that into my cheeks. I like the peach color because it gives you a flush, and at the same time it's a warm shade, so it gives you somewhat of a bronzing effect. And I didn't put on any bronzer. I'm just gonna go straight for the blush today. I'm gonna bring it around the temple coming in like so. This is the draping technique where you take blush and you bring it around like it's bronzer. You don't get like a ton of payoff right away. It's very buildable, which is something that I like because when I have too much pigment at one time, I feel like I cannot go back from it and I have to work really hard at taking it away. So this is really nice. It just picks up the perfect amount without going overboard, so I like that. So the next thing we're gonna get into is highlight, and for the highlight that I'm gonna use today, I have the Morphe Babe in Paradise. This is the highlighter palette with Bretmanrock. It's his collaboration, and it's absolutely stunning. I love that it has that Hawaiian theme because, you know, Bretman is from Hawaii, and you open it up and you have 4 really nice sized highlights, lightest over here all the way to the darkest shade. I'm gonna go into Vacation. I'm gonna go into Vacation and I'm gonna pop that on first, but I think I'm gonna end up popping on a little bit of Get Laid, feeling the vibes. Oh. Can we just take a moment to appreciate the blinding effect of this highlight right now? Actually, I'm gonna take my finger because it's a little bit more precise. Take it on the nose. Ooh, this is such a perfect color for highlight. I love it. It's so, so pretty. I'm gonna take it on my Cupid's bow, like so. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. Oh my gosh. Obsessed. Wow. For the lips, I'm gonna go for a gloss today in Just a Gloss because I feel like the eyes are the main attraction. I feel like I've been gravitating more towards glosses lately. The one that I'm using is from the Ellarie x Colourpop collaboration. She came out with a bunch of lippies. I think it's like 4 mattes, 2 glosses, and then a lippy stick and a liner, and they're all really pretty colors, very wearable for any type of day or night. She has red, browns in there, this nude gloss that is perfect. It was calling my name. I had to use it today. This is the Netta gloss, and I'm going to pop it on, and I like that the gloss is super pigmented. Look at that. Oh, and it matches so perfect with this look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. Before I let you go, I just want to remind you guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Take a chance, get to know them before you judge them by their looks or judge them by what other people say, because you really don't know until you truly get to know that person, and then you can make your own judgment. So just a little piece of advice before we move on with our lives. So that's pretty much it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, dollies.